what's up? And I see that. Go ahead with any questions. I'll put some stuff up first, clean up before whatever else. Let's throw that. I'm gonna keep that right there, but I'm gonna throw that over there. I need a notebook. All right, give me 1 second. What's today, the 17th? All right. All right. So for your first one will be reach out. So let's see. So my guys and ancestors all over protect me. Will he reach out to Namaste? Will he reach out to her? Will he? For Sochitta too. Excuse me. Queen of Wands wanted to fly out. Will he reach out to her too? 3. Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, the Chariot. So 8 of Wands in the Chariot, we would talk about a yes. I don't feel it though, but this talks about there being communication and forward movement, so it's possible. Death, 5 of Cups. Why is Death here? 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles. My 5 of Cups, 2, 3. I feel like he's in his head about things and kind of disappointed. But I mean, there is that chance to definitely, you know, work things out rather than just let things in completely. It's possible, but I'm not really feeling the energy of him doing it and not doing it. Will he though? Will he? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will he reach out to her? 2, 3. High Priestess. Again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will he reach out to her? 2, 3. Yeah. So there is some communication coming. What would he be trying to reach out for? Why would he be trying to reach out to her? Why? First off, please 2, 3. Why? 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 3 of Wands, about there being distance. Especially since like people have taken a break, or it's been assumed so. As well as maybe this person feels hurt or feels like maybe you're about to cut them off too. But I'm getting a yes for right now. So yeah. What's your second one? Also, go ahead. I'm trying to get this stuff together. I need to buy another one of this because I lost one of the cards. Oh, looks like I replace it. Okay. Can I get messages from him? I like those since he's not talking to me. All right, no problemo. All right, got these. Sometimes my energy comes off in those cards too. Perhaps so. Not unless that's probably how they're perceiving you. Let's see. Some guys and ancestors all over protect me. So, messages from Beat Anonymously, messages from Beat Anonymously for Sakus 2, 3. Alright. Closing out no chapter. If I reveal everything, would you still want me? I'll see what these are both about. Matter of fact, I'll just do that as I go along. What's with closing out no chapter? The Emperor. What's with this? 2, 3. The Emperor, 5 of Wands, Page of Cups. Maybe he wants to apologize or feels like there needs to be an apology had. Because it seems like somebody's like really standing in their power. What's with if I reveal everything, would you still want me to? 3. Page of Wands, Judgment, the Emperor. I see here. There may have been some pretty immature things that this person's done or has said. And with the Judgment, the Emperor cards, that does talk about making a firm decision based off of those. So whatever he's done or said, like if he reveals that, you'll have the choice of cutting this person off for good or whatnot. Let's see here. I cherish you. I truly do. Damage control. I'll see what that's about. I act like you're wrong, so I don't feel guilty, which we already know what that's about. I'm not sure if you're telling the truth. Honestly, what this feels like is he knows that he was wrong to some extent, so now he's trying to like pin things on you. Well, were you even being honest with me? That type of thing. Like, bro, I don't have a lot of money right now. I got that for this person before. Communication in a month, so maybe by next month you guys talk again. And then at the bottom is, I'm right there behind you. This is just more so of a support type of thing. Unless it's literal, then I'd be a bit scared. What's with damage control? 2, 3. The Sun, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords. I see here. So in reality, he doesn't really feel too good about the situation. So this person could be parading around like they're happy, like they're energetic, like everything's fine between the both of you, or that they're good. That way nobody, nobody suspects anything. What's with I act like you're wrong so I don't feel guilty? 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Oh, I see here. I think his attitude is a bit like, I invested so much in you for you to act like a bitch, for you to do this, that, and the fourth. Weird. We had an interesting conversation. He was backpedaling, saying he used to like having casual sex, etc. He said like he wanted emotional connection before sex. I don't know. This whole thing was weird and pressy. I mean, I get like what he's saying, like, okay, I want something emotional before, so like I want to be able to connect before diving right in. But it's like he's saying one thing and then doing another. Maybe that's what this was all about then? It could have been. Let me see. Positive card for yes. Backpedaling. Oh, I see here. Was what Namaste is telling me that B said, was this what damage control was talking about? Was it positive card for yes, negative card for no? Was it 2, 3? The Chariot, yes. What's with I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, Chris, please. 2. His actions were opposite. What I will say with that, I'm not justifying anything that he's done, but in the cards before, I think like one of the readings I gave you like the last time before I had to do it for you again, is like, I think I saw in it like he's able to kind of like control himself, but with you, for whatever reason, he kind of just jumped out. Oh no. He said he wasn't planning on hooking up the whole night. He was wanting me to sleep over. Do y'all even know each other enough? What's with I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, 2, 3. What's with that? He sounds like a weirdo. Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. This goes towards the intentions. He's not sure if you're telling the truth about your intentions when in reality he's a liar. This means he's broke. No. No to what? We don't. First time hanging out. I'm about to say, because I'm like, he's wanting you to sleep over. Well, you know what? I mean, I can't say that much because of some people that I hung out with. However, what I will say is with the people that like I stayed a long time with, is because I mean, nothing in me gave me like red flag as in like this is not gonna end well if you go over to this person's house type of thing. B is a walking red flag. Is there any other cards you wanted to clarify though before we move on? Also, while you're putting that down, give me a second. Ow! Ow! Oof. Hi, VG. Yes, I am. Both very attracted to each other. Like it wouldn't be been great. I just wanted a good build up and take my time with them. The chase is kind of fun. If you want, what was that? I'm not sure you're telling the truth. I did cards on that, but I'll do it again. But basically, with this one, it goes towards like your intentions towards him. What's with I'm not sure if you're telling the truth, 2, 3. Me, my professional opinion though, I'd leave him alone. But I'm just saying, 6 of Cups. What else? 2, 3. I see here. Also goes towards like your past experiences with people or whatnot. If you've told him anything. But it's funny, like he's questioning that because I don't think you were lying. Even though he has some stuff that maybe he needs to talk about. Too as well. I'm still on it. Ow. But anything else, or are we good to go? I'm right there behind you. Actually, give me a second. Get out. There we go. Okay, what's with I'm right there behind you? Press the top, please. 2, 3. 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups. 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I see here. It's more so of a support thing, and that's what the card really meant to begin with. That's just how I wrote it. But more so of a support. He feels like you'd be the type of person that would console him if he's down. He feels like the two of you would connect that way, as well as this is that type of thing that he would want. Like you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of thing here. But is this it, or you want to move on? Also, let me go check on the stats of. Oh. No, tell me that. Move on. Okay. Go ahead and put down your last one. I know this is kind of obvious. What are his feelings for me? Like, has he been thinking about me? I'm bummed out how things played out, but damn. Well, I mean, I get that. I do. But at the same time, he brought it on himself. At least you had enough sense to, like, get out of there, because, hey. Let's see here. My guys' ancestors will overtake me. Let me ask if he's been thinking of you. Has B been thinking of Namaste? Has he been thinking of her? 2, 3. Has he been? King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. King of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. He's been trying not to. 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords. He's been trying not to, but when he does, he feels a bit slighted or feels defeated. I feel like he's trying to ground himself right now with the 10 of Swords. Like maybe he feels like things are over, things are kind of done. Tell me about 5 of Swords. 2, 3. The Sun. I think he kind of fantasizes about whether or not not whether or not, but fantasizes about like if things had went right. And then the Hangman came out here, so maybe he feels stagnant in the situation or feels like the situation's stagnant. How does he feel about her, though? How does he feel about her? First off, please, what are his feelings for her? 2, 3. 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. He's in his head. I think he wants to reconcile. He hopes you talk to him. But at the same time, like, he knows that what he did was wrong. Like, he knows that he was being deceptive. Something about 2 of Cups, 2, 3. Ace of Wands. Yeah, he does feel passionate about you. I think his mind kind of goes back and forth about how he fucked things up and how, like, you are cutting him off or he perceives it like that way. Because the both of you haven't, spoken in a while. Will he speak up? Will he? First off, please, 2, 3. Sending my donation to PayPal. All right, no problem. Will he? 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands. If he does, it may take a while, and you may be in your head about it. Tell me about 5 of Wands, 2, 3. Knight of Cups, I see here. But at some point, there may be some sort of an apology, though, is what I will say. But that's what I get. At least he's somewhat, not somewhat, but at least he acknowledges that he was wrong. Because he was. But that's what I get. All right, VG, go ahead with any questions. All right, Thanks, babe. You're welcome. But I mean, hey, it'll get better. Besides, he was kind of a sap, so hey. Also, VG, go ahead with any questions. And while you're doing that, I'm going to make myself something to drink. Quick. All right, I'm back. All right. Hello. Can you tell me if everything is going to be okay with the case my son got this morning? I'm very overwhelmed. I assume that this is a legal case. Also, if there's another thing, if this was your second, can you put like your first or whatnot? I don't know what else you made, but let's see. Spirit, so with her son's case that he got into this morning, Spirit, his ancestor looked at me with his case that he got this morning. Is everything going to be okay with this? Is it? Is everything going to work out in his favor? First off, please, 2, 3. First question. Okay. 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I would say that I would say this. I would like to say that if he holds back and does what he needs to do, things are going to be okay. But the thing is, they're still going to get him on something, because I don't know if he did something immature, like something that he shouldn't have done. He is anxious. Let's see here, the Star, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. The Star and the 8 of Swords, this is you kind of like pleading for your son, but you being in your head because he did it. I don't know what he did. Again, is everything going to be okay in this case? Is it? 2, 3, 9 of Swords, the World, Strength. 5 of Pentacles is here. Maybe not for him, but I feel like at some point you may kind of leave him to deal with this on his own somewhat. This is like you did the best you could, and this may give him some anxiety. Again, is everything gonna be okay? Hi, Jasmine. I saw your thing. You'll be after VG. Also, Jasmine, since you're new, please refrain from putting down your questions. This is just so I don't mix your questions with anybody else's in the chat. Otherwise than that, you are free to talk. Let's see here. But still, will everything be fine in this? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will it? 2, 3. Tower, no. But again, I feel like at some point I'm not gonna say you're gonna give up on your son, but you're gonna just kind of like let him deal with this by himself. to a certain extent, because it's like, you know, you got yourself into this. My heart is broken as a mother. I'm not even gonna ask what he did because this is public. Um, I assume it's legal though. But let's see here. Let me ask at least this. Whatever happens to her son, to my guy's ancestor, that love protect me, whatever happens to her son, will it be long lasting or will it be short term? Will it be long term or short term? Cards at the top, please. Will it be long term or short term? 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles, the World, the Tower. Depends on what he did. I feel like I failed him. 8 of Pentacles. It may go by a bit fast. He'll have to work it off. And what I will say is this to console you. I'm not a mom, but eventually I do want to be. But one thing that I have come to understanding when on the news I see that other people's, you know, some people's children have done bad things. I know not to judge the parents, because not always judge the parents, because I know that a lot of parents for the most part are good people that do their best to raise their kids the best way they know how. And the thing is to remember is that your child does have autonomy. He is his own person, therefore he will make his own choices. And as much as we would like to control some people in the way of like helping them out and make sure that they don't get themselves into, you know, unnecessary trouble, we can't. So with that being said, I'll say that I don't think it's your fault. You may feel some guilt, but you're a good person, and it's just a whole thing of, you know, this is what he did. I don't know what he did, but at the end of the day, we can't control people. We can only control ourselves. As much as we would like to control certain situations so they don't blow up in our face or anybody else's face, it's just not like that, unfortunately. So I will say, try not to beat yourself up about it. Sounds easier said than done, but that's all I can really say. I'm sorry you're going through this, though. But I don't think it may not be that it may not last long, but he may have to work it out, is what I'll say. Is he telling me the truth about what happened? Let's see. Let me switch it. Spirit. So is VG's son telling her the truth about what happened? Is he telling her the truth about what happened? Cross out, please. 2, 3. The Chariot. I don't know if this has to do with the vehicle. The Emperor. Temperance. Judgment. Ace of Swords. He's a Taurus. Here's what I will say. I'm going to try and articulate my words carefully. Ace of Swords is the truth and the judgment. He knows what the truth is, so I feel like he may have articulated his words to, I'm not going to say make himself look good, but he articulated his words to kind of convey things in a particular manner to you that I don't know. Mind you, the energy is a little bit wonky. Tell me Ace of Swords, 2, 3. The Queen of Cups. About Judgment, 2, 3 here. All I'm gonna say is I'm not gonna say that he fed you a lie, but he told you things in such a way that you wouldn't get too emotional about it. I don't know if this has to do with a vehicle. Tell me about the Emperor, 2, 3. 10 of Cups, some of Temperance, 2, 3 here. 6 of Pentacles. All I will say is whatever he did, I don't think he was expecting it to happen. I feel like whatever he was trying to do, he was trying to do in his own way that he thought would work out. I don't know what he did. But again, is he telling her the truth? Is he telling her the truth? Crystal, please, 2, 3. Yes, it has to do with his car. I see. 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Okay, Nine of Cups is a yes, but I'll just say this much. He's doing it in such a way where he may not look like the bad guy. So with that being said, again, he may have told you his version of things in such a way where it's not gonna make you super annoyed or emotional. Um, Mario White Power. All right, Power Ranger. Let's see here. Where do I hit speech? And then I'm going to put him on timeout. There we go. You don't know how bad I want him to walk through this door and tell me he's okay. I see. All I say is this much. And Five of Swords, not trying to call him anything, but for whatever reason, the words little shit is coming to my mind. I don't know if this has to do with somebody else, but it's like the way that he's telling things, it's like people want to go after him. So again, positive cards for yes, negative card for no. No, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is her son telling the truth about what happened? 2, 3, is he? Yes. He is. I'm getting a yes. But the way that he's saying it is in a way that you won't get too upset, and it's his version of things, if that makes any sense. So maybe in a sense it's telling me like this is how he's viewing it, so that's his truth. Better yet, let me ask this. Is her son telling her the truth in terms of his version of events? Is he? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is he? 2, 3. King of Wands, I say yes. All right. Is there another version that VG will eventually hear about? Is there another version of it that she will hear about, or the actual truth? Will she eventually hear about the actual thing? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will she? 2, 3. Yes. So he's telling you his version of the truth. It's not that it's saying he's a liar, but it's the way that he's looking at it. But eventually you will find out the other thing or whatever else. So that's what I will say. Um, three. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry if I said anything else. I'm a bit tired. What's your last one? But I mean, is it do this card 3? But I don't. Am I fucking up my? I am. Fuck. All right. Your question. How is this going to affect my marriage? Gotcha. To my guys and ancestors, all that protect me. How will this affect BG's marriage? How will this affect her marriage? Personal, please, 2, 3. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands, 7 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Tell me the Ace of Wands, 2 or 3 here. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, tell me about Queen of Wands, 2 or 3. 3 of Pentacles. I see here. I don't think it'll affect it badly. I feel like when you and your husband have conversations about it, I think he may be very passionate or heated about it because your son's causing a lot of change, but I feel like you're going to try and communicate in a very civil tone, and not so the two of you could have like a grounded conversation, but because it's like maybe part of you feels anger or you're very passionate about this, but the other part of you is protective over your son. and you're not trying to go into blame mode or whatever else. You're just trying to be calm and direct. Um, because I feel like maybe your husband is kind of like, not kind of, but like defensive over your son because whatever your son did may have been like very imbalanced or caused a shakeup. Uh, Tell me more about this. Persepolis 2-3. How else will it affect your marriage? Six of Swords, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. Tell me about Seven of Swords. He is mad. Tell me Seven of Swords 2-3. The Moon. I feel like your husband's also disappointed. Tell me about Knight of Cups 2-3. The Tower I see here. I feel like he's disappointed, and eventually I feel like he'll go from being upset to at least like trying to be emotionally supportive, but there is of course this disappointment because this represents like some sort of deception and doing things on purpose. So that means that your son did something bad. I don't know. Um, but I don't think it's gonna affect you guys in a bad way. But I feel like the way that your husband may talk about him, or you guys may discuss things, like you may just again like have a very civil tone because that is your baby after all, and it's like I don't want to like I want it's like I want to be on his side, but at the same time I know that type of thing. Can I tell you? Sure. Um, and delete it. Yeah. There's already one thing that I'm thinking of, a couple of things, and you'd have to tell me because I don't want to like seem like I'm assuming, but I'm just like if it has something to do with a car, there's a lot of things you can do with a vehicle, like steal it, run somebody over, hit somebody, that type shit. Mm. I see. Wait a minute. What is this thing doing? You Half of the time it's me. I see. Okay, well, okay, that's not. Well, okay, well, at least that's not like what I was thinking. Did well, uh, did he like? Did he hit somebody, or was he just caught? Excuse me. Whew. But I'm sorry about that. Also, so he said he was on the side of the road with a flat tire. Uh huh. Uh, okay. Poe came to help him and got it. Mm hmm. Thank you. You're welcome. You've always been so legit in everything. I try. I try, but I'm sorry you're going through that. But hopefully things get better. Because what I saw, mind you, because there's other people involved now, it could change, but I saw like whatever punishment he gets, I don't think it'll be that long, but he may have to work it off though. But yeah. Let's see. Jasmine, go ahead with any questions as well as give me 1 second. Did y'all okay? So y'all did knock it over. All right, good. All right. There's a man named Edgar who keeps coming back to me. What are his intentions with me? He's a Gemini and I'm a Libra. No contact right now. He's been silent for almost 2 weeks. Okay. Lucky for you, I do have these intention cards. So let's see. Spirit, so what are Edgar's intentions with Jasmine? What are his intentions towards her exactly? First off is 2, 3. Date. Yelling. Curious. I'd love to get to, I cannot read. I'd love to get together sometime and learn more about you. Yelling. I'm mad at you. I'm unhappy and I feel you want to as badly as I do. This is your energy. Curious, I'm intrigued and want to learn more. Perspective. I'd appreciate your unique perspective on a situation. I value your opinion. Great news. I have something amazing to tell you. Apology. I'm still not over what happened and would appreciate an apology. Weird. Okay, so you say that he keeps on coming back to you, so I don't know if like something happened between the both of you at one point. If not, you just feel like you're owed an apology. And what's at the bottom? Growth. I see something inside of you, and I would like to learn from you. Honestly, his intentions, again, he does want to date you, but he wants to get to know you more. But I feel like you're aggravated because he's like a revolving door at this point. Let's see. What more can I get? What more? Tell me more about Edgar's intentions towards Jasmine. Tell me more. 2, 3. Feels like one of those boys that keeps on playing Ding Dong Ditch. 10 of Swords, the Sun, 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I want consistency. Understandable. 10 of Swords, 2, 3. What are his intentions? King of Wands. Oh, he's coming up as a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. May have been his chart, or that's just his energy. Oh, I see here. That's him. That's him lacking accountability and not taking accountability. Again, Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like he does like you and wants to give things a try and wants there to be change. But at the same time, his energy's weird. Tell me about the Sun. 2, 3. The Hermit. Honestly, his intentions are just like I saw on the card, but it's just like this person has a hard time taking accountability for things. And he already knows what he's wrong for, but like I don't know what it is with him. Queen of Swords and 2 of Swords, so this is letting me know that like you're not really taking this person's bullshit, and because at the same time, like he's being either manipulative or he's being a little shit. Again, what are his actual intentions towards her? 2, 3. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands. I think he wants to take a new direction. Yeah, I think he wants to like take a new direction in things because he's disappointed with how things have gone. I think he's been so in and out because there's times where he hasn't felt like fulfilled. So honestly, it's a bit confusing. His intentions, I feel like he does want to date you, or he wants to be near you. He wants to talk to you. But the problem is that he lacks accountability and keeps doing things over and over again. I don't know why, but he does. Pray that bunches. He may not like it, but I'm serious. Honestly, it's almost like he's playing around. I drop him. But that's what I get. What's your last one? Also, let me Something to click here. Okay, cool. All right. Shit, what the fuck did I do now? All right. Will he ultimately become a boyfriend? What's the outcome between us? Well, let's see. My guy's ancestors will protect me. Let's see if he'll become your boyfriend. Will Edgar become Jasmine's boyfriend? Will he? Two cards on top, please. 2, 3. Will he? 6 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. The Tower. Weird. The Devil. 3 of Cups. No. And I get that because he sees moving forward and putting an effort in that direction. He sees that as something that's either like very unstable or would make him unstable. He may actually be kind of toxic, or he doesn't, or that's just not his thing. Let me see. Tell me about the Devil. 2, 3. I see. He can't make up his mind. I see. He may not be able to make up his mind because this person wants to be toxic, or they want to be a revolving door. Tell me about the Tower. 2, 3. 9 of Cups. I see here. The other thing I do get is if the two of you do get in a relationship, do watch out. Because this is a facade. 9 of Cups talks about having your own personal happiness. But behind it all is somebody that's very unstable. So what is the outcome between these two? First off, please. 2, 3. The Star. 4 of Pentacles. Him holding back and continuing on his own way, and maybe you focusing on your healing and happiness. Tell me about the Star. 2, 3. I see here. As well as because there is a possibility that the two of you could get together, but the thing is it's like we could, but he would rather hold back. Why would he rather hold back? Why? Cross off, please. 2, 3. 10 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Because relationships isn't what he necessarily likes. That's not what he's inclined towards. I think he wants something more physical, honestly. Or something that would allow him to keep coming back and forth. A commitment would just make him stay. And maybe he doesn't want to stay still. He has a daughter. I see. Is him having a kid the reason why he doesn't want to be stable? Is that positive card for yes, negative card for no? Is it 2, 3? 9 of Swords, not necessarily. Maybe he thinks I don't want him because he has a daughter. Let me ask, does he think that she doesn't want him because he has kids? For top, please, is that 2, 3? Page of Swords, the Fool, 9 of Wands, no. Not really. No, this is honestly a situation where he's just very immature. I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't want his daughter to grow up and encounter somebody like him. That's for sure. BG, are you still taking donations? Yes. Oof. Ow. This man. Dump him. Get rid of him. He ain't shit. Oof. Oof. I do love him. I'm willing to try. Understandable, but I would say don't, because it's a waste of time. Like a revolving door, like he's coming in and out. I'd say dump it. Forget about it. Because it's just going to keep going on and on and on and on and on. I'll just say that from experience. I'm warning you. like Uncle Joe said in that movie, don't do it. She got 2 kids. Don't do it. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Karina, hello. Also, I have to write down a list. All right. Can I re-ask a question? Because I don't remember what you said when I asked it. I normally record, but I didn't. Never mind, I think I did. Okay. I'm about to say, I'm like, sure. All right. Also, VG, go ahead with any questions. Ooh. I. All right. Go ahead with any questions. Also, I need to look on Etsy. Sorry, I'm thinking about some stuff. VG, go ahead with any questions. Also, give me a second here. I'm going to. Did I? No. I didn't put it on here. I should have. Is the car severely damaged like they told me? Is it? Alright. Too many guys and ancestors all over something. Is her son's car severely damaged like she was told? Is it? 2, 3. The moon. Nine of Pentacles. I definitely don't think it's in the condition that you would like for it to be in. There are also maybe some things that they're leaving out. I don't know. Or they just haven't said. Knight of Cups. The Hermit. Ace of Cups. I honestly, I think it's the truth because there's something about like, yeah, I think it's like a disappointing thing. I think it is. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is the car severely damaged like she was told? 2, 3. The Hierophant. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. If the authorities told you this, then that's a yes. But again, is it? Again, yes or no card. Is it severely damaged? 2, 3. The Temperance. That would be a yes. If they're trying to figure things out with it. I think so. Or at least it's not in the way that you would like for it to be. That's what I definitely get. Tell me more. First off, please. 2, 3. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, I think there's definitely some help that's required for it. So I do think that there is damage to it. Now, if the authorities are the ones that said that, yeah, it's severely damaged, then I think that's the truth. If it's not severely damaged, it's definitely not in the condition that you would like for it to be. That's what I will say. So I think that's I think they're telling the truth, or at least it's damaged. So either way, yes, I will say yes. What's your second one? I got it vacuum. tired of getting I'm tired of getting bad news. Understandable, but I'll say that bad shit doesn't last forever. But what's your wait, if you put your second one down, you may need to rephrase it because I'm not getting it. Karina, I donated. Okay, Karina, you'll be after VG. Excuse me. Did someone do black magic for all this to happen to me in one day? I also got scammed 3. Oh wow. Let me see if somebody did something. So my guys' ancestors, the loving technique. Did somebody do black magic on VG? Did somebody do baneful magic on her for all these things that happened to her in one day? Did somebody do baneful magic on her? Cross out these 2, 3. Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. No. Queen of Swords, no, no, but I do see what it is. You may not like the answer. Don't shoot the messenger. This is more of, I get with this Ace of Swords. Well, before I say that, let me make sure. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Did somebody do baneful magic on her for all this to happen in one day? 2, 3. 8 of Cups, no. But continue on. The reason why this is happening is because it's a bit of a wake-up call. Not that you did anything wrong. It's just more so of like certain things will happen, or this is just to get you to realize like who you're supporting at times. Sometimes supporting the wrong person, or like not letting it go, or not doing the right thing for yourself I won't say it would cause this, but this is more so of a wake-up call, is what I get with the Ace of Swords. Why are you guys telling it to her like this? For top, please, 2, 3. Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, 5 of Wands. Because it's like it's like you're giving a lot of love to maybe somebody that keeps causing a lot of tension and conflict. I wouldn't say that 3,000 is a part of it though, because that scam stuff is stuff that happens to people every day. But it's just more so of like certain things are happening maybe as a wake-up call, because maybe your guides or spirit feels like maybe you're not doing the right thing, or maybe you need to, how would I say this, be more direct towards people that keep doing the exact same thing, that keep causing this trouble, that keep being immature. Maybe there's a need to get from around them, or to definitely put up boundaries with these people, or else it'll keep happening. Tell me more. 2, 3. 6 of Wands, King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. They want you to put your foot down more and concern yourself with you rather than other people, like certain other people's successes is what I see. So no, nobody did any sort of spell work on you. It's just more so like certain things are happening because it's a wake-up call to be like, you know, you keep giving and supporting and consoling people that do nothing but get things like that either like are embarrassing you at the end of the day, or can't make up their mind, or are very imbalanced, and there's a need for you to really put your foot down and sometimes leave these people to sit in their own shit. Not to say that you try to pick people out of it, but it's just more so of like there's a need for you to be like, you know what, I'm done, that's it. like that. So no, fortunately nobody's doing any sort of magic, but that's basically what this whole thing is. But that's I did get. What's your last one? 2, 3. Is that what I think it is? Give me a second. All right, that's not what I thought it was. All right. But what's your third one? All right. Are things going to get better at work? It's becoming overwhelming at moments. I don't know if it's worth a promotion. I see. Let's see. Okay, Sam, ancestors are over time here. Are things going to get better at her job, or are things going to get better at her work? Cross these two. Okay. La, 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 la. 2 of Cups. 7 of Pen. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you mean now. With the worth it, because I can see it. 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 6 of Cups. Wait a minute. Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I think that you will get an offer, which would be that promotion. So yes, but it's like you have some things to say. But again, like, are things gonna get better at her job? Two, three, the Tower, Queen of Wands. I feel like there could be some stuff that happens around you that may make you feel a tad bit uncomfortable. And I think the advice is to number three wands, two, three. Ace of Cups, I see her. I feel like eventually they will, and you make a new opportunity. Maybe like to work at a new place. For the time being, you may stay put. So my advice to you is simply continue to mind your own business and focus on you and the kids that, of course, you're given. Because it seems like things could just like pop off, not for you, but for other people around you. And I feel like eventually, like things will get better, and you may get something new, whether that's like a new position at a new school or something that kind of like takes the weight off of it all. But that's what I get. But I see the energy of like what you're saying. Like I don't know if it's worth a promotion, because it seems like people like you're going back and forth between like what you got to do and then what's happening around. I think it's just the whole simple thing of like drop whatever is happening to other people. If it's not going to affect you, don't let it, and don't bother with it, because it ain't nothing. But I feel like eventually they will, so I'm getting a yes. Um, Karina, go ahead with that question. Thank you. You're welcome. Green, that's your turn. Has Drake thought about me or have I been on his mind? Karina, when are we gonna start dating people that have actual names? It's one thing if like it's ethnically inclined, but it's another thing if that's his street name. Like for example, a couple years ago, I met a guy, and he was like, "My friends call me Alpha." His actual name was Adolfo. I mean, he was nice. Alpha? Who the fuck be calling you Alpha? He was short, so maybe he was Omega, but I mean, whatever. But then again, he taught me that big things do come in small packages, if you know what I mean. That's his real name, I swear. His street name is Gigi. Gigi, like Gigi Hadid, the model? Mmm. Drake. Drake. Uh-huh. Are you sure that's his real name? Drake. 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 Don't ever let him crack me up. Yes, Drake Watson. What happened? Why not just Drake? Why the fuck not just Drake? His mother must have been on that stuff, especially if he was born in the 80s. That would make so much more sense. Anyways, sorry. Oh, oh, because we all know what happened in the 80s. Okay, but let's see if you saw you. Okay, all right, I gotta stop. So my guys' ancestors love to protect me. Has Drake? I'm gonna put emphasis on the K. Has Drake thought about Karina? Has he thought about her as a late? Has she been on his mind for please 2 or 3? You see, the Watson part of his name would get him a job, but the Drake part would determine what type, like what position in that, in that workforce. Is he gonna be on the top floor or what? But anyway, has he? Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. Yes and no. I feel like when he winds down for the day, he thinks of you and may wonder if he should apologize or thinks about the two of you talking. But while he's out there in the streets doing bald-headed hoe shit, no. I think he does want to communicate with you though, but he feels like if he does, like what type of response you would give him. And therefore he just kind of like lets it, lets those thoughts end at that. Yeah, he is in his head about you, especially like how to approach you, but at the end of the day, like he kind of like stays in his ego and it's just like, you know what? No. So to answer your question, he does. You have been on his mind, but maybe when he's winding down for the day, but at the same time, it's like his thoughts end at like approaching you and like maybe the outcome of it is what I would say. Okay, I was curious. Mm-hmm. Shriek. Oh, I would like to ask his mother what she was thinking that day, but I don't want to insult nobody. Oh, well, I'm a go. Thank everybody that came on